Welcome back to our class. Today, if you notice, I have a practice skirt on, and I want to start by saying thank you to the public library. So make sure to get your dancing shoes on, or you could even dance barefoot if you'd like. But with the shoes, you can make percussive sounds. Okay, we're gonna start with La Danza de los Campesinos, which is the dance of the farm workers or harvesters. And as I had told you last week, this dance is performed in June, and it is a corn. It's to say thank you because of the corn. And corn is planted in Michoacán, in the region where I am from, in Purépero. It's, if you think about what it looks like, during the dry season, it resembles Hollister. So if you look at the Hollister Hills, that's what Purépero looks like in the dry season. And in the rainy season, it looks very much like Hollister does, with all its green and verdant area, like San Juan Bautista or even Watsonville. But it has a little different, it's on the dry side of the mountain. So it's very important that the rain stay in its cycles and it not get too warm, because then it creates problems for the harvest. So some people are already starting to plant corn right now. And then in June, come toward the end of June, you really want the rain to come. So we have summer rains there. And this dance is to thank for corn, because corn is such an important part of the culture, you know, from tortillas, tamales, or naca tamales, as my mother would call them, or corundas. And I will put it into the video. Corundas are these triangular shaped tamales. They're really delicious. And corunda means bread in English, or pan. But corunda, you get the corn dough, and then you make it either into a hexagonal shape or a triangular shape. In my family, we make them into hexagonal shapes, and then you boil them a baño Maria or bain marie, and or in English it's called a double broiler. So then you get these beautiful tamales that are like July, August, and then you can serve them with salsa and crema. Anyways, corn is very important, and so this dance has been what they say rescatado, and it is rescued. So, and we want to do zapateo. Now, the type of dress that I would be wearing would be just a flat, long dress, simple, without all of this extra width on it. And it has corn corn designs on. What you want to start with is zapateo, and then you want to move forward and back and forward and back with the zapateo, okay? And then your partner is going to dance around you, okay? So if you're, the women traditionally stand here and they're dancing zapateo, and so the partner stands to the side and zapatea around the partner. Okay, and then it's going to be our turn to switch sides, and then we're going to zapatea around the partner. So you can practice if you have two people and you have your partner stand next to you, and then you can practice doing zapateo. Okay, and then afterwards, we're going to continue both side by side doing zapateo. Afterwards, what you're going to do is you're going to turn. Okay, so sort of like country dancing. Grab your partner's hand, and then you turn. Okay, and then you grab your partner's hand and you do that, and then you make two lines, and you are zapateando. Okay, so just practice simple percussive moves. Okay, and the music sort of repeats itself, and I'll put the music in the background. Anywho, that is the Danza de los Campesinos. So with that one, I will bring a bull. I will bring, and it's a very happy song. Okay, so we are doing our next song is El Toro Pinto. It's a very happy song, and it's a festive song that you dance, not just in Michoacan, but this one is with Banda Sirawen. You can get them on YouTube. You can get the song on YouTube, Banda Sirawen, and it's a very happy song, so it can be used for a parade if you are dancing in the streets or in a celebration. It's a happy song. So with that one, you want to have the bull, and the bull is going to be leading in the front, and then you have the partners, you have people dancing behind the bull, okay? And then whoever the bull is, you have the ability to express yourself in your zapateo. You could be very discreet about it, or you could be very fervent about your dancing, passionate. So the person who's doing the bull has more freedom to dance, and then you get to play with the bull. Okay, so the bull is going to attack you, and so you want to move to the side so the bull doesn't attack you. But it's sort of like a dancing carnival song. And anyhow, we're gonna start with it, okay? So you want to be doing zapateo. Move side to side. So take it to warm up, okay? And then you can trade with your partner. Trade. At this point, the bull is coming down the middle aisle. And then you come together and separate. Sort of like line dancing. And you can come together again and apart. Every time the bull passes, you need to have come together and then apart. And go across. And at this point, the bull is taking one person out to dance, and you come and you dance with the follow the bull. You should be having a napkin in your hand. So you're trying to pin the tail on the bull, like pin the tail on the donkey. And then you return to your spot. And then you're going to get together with your partners, and you're going to make a line and you'll exit the stage. When you hear that sound, it's time to exit the stage. Continue reviewing our songs from Jalisco, right? So you saw the beginning of Michoacan. Although they're, just to let you know, in Michoacan there's 8 different regions, and I concentrated on the Purépecha region, but there's lots of different danzas and folk songs there. Anyways, we're going to continue with Jalisco, and I have my practice skirt, okay? So these you could order online, and I could list a couple of places at the end of the video where you can visit. So anywho, so right here we have the practice skirt, and what you want to do is you want to hold the skirt in the palm of your hand, okay? And there's different ways of holding the skirt. Just for today's intended purposes, go ahead and hold the skirt this way, and if not, you can pretend. If you don't have a skirt with you, you can pretend, okay? And so here, we're going to do la sarlasana. So we'll start here, and you want to be alternating, okay? Okay, we're starting. Pause. Turn. 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 Hold it here. In the other direction. Go across. Turn. Other direction. Turn. Okay, there you go. Now remember, for bigger stage presence, hands go up higher, especially if you have a skirt with lots of volume, especially if your director says, take your hands way up high. I have a tendency of going with the traditional method, and it's taking your skirt here, okay? So I might go up a little bit, but anyhow, so right here. The next song we are going to continue with is Los Tranchetes, or El Tranchete. Remember, for that song, you want to take 3 steps forward, okay? We're getting the music ready. So that was to help you recall the music. So we're gonna do El Tranchete, remember? Okay, and here we go. Begin. Turn around. Forward, tap twice. Forward, tap twice. Again. Again. And then open up. Again. Knees up high. Knees up high. Chain step. Remember, with this one you can move around. Turn around, forward and back. Again, forward and back. Again. Last time. Open. Knees up high. Again, knees up high. Turn around. Okay. Thank you. Take a water break, and we'll be right back to continue. We are working on El Relámpago. You want to make sure that you start out with your arms open wide. Make sure that you give the dancer in front of you space, and be respectful of the dancer that's in front of you. Just be aware of your own self, okay? Of your own body. Take your skirt here in the palm of your hands, and then hold it with the thumb, okay? So you're coming across. Now, because my skirt is not, it's a simple practice skirt, it doesn't have giant volume, but it's okay. Okay, if you have a simple skirt like mine, that's totally acceptable. Okay, and so we're going to start on the side, and then we're going to make a U shape. Okay, for the entrance, and then remember to do the caballitos for the relámpago. Okay. And smile. Get into position. One, two, three. One, two, three. Caballito. Cepillo. And then we're going to do 2 steps to the side. Turn around. Okay, go ahead and grab your water bottle and put it there, and we're going to practice the water bottle, the botella. And then after that, we are going to close with some stretching exercises. Okay, sure to hold, make your hand fingers go straight like this, stretch out, and then you're going to hold your skirt with your thumb, okay? And you want to move in an 8 figure, okay? So for Jalisco, you want to make sure that you're moving in that direction, okay? So you're making like this, okay? And we're going to begin. So when your hands are here, keep your body up straight, and we'll start here, and then we'll be moving up and down. Okay, ready for the music? I am. Okay, knee over. El borracho, ready? the other direction. Correction. Your first step can be the longest. Move. Now it's your turn to continue going around the bottle, tie your belly, and side. Other direction. Turn around. Pick up the water bottle. There you go. And bow. Okay. There you go. Okay. Go ahead and if you have a skirt on, make sure to change, and or you can keep it on. We're going to do some stretches. We're going to cool down to a song from the Costa of Guerrero. It's called El Palomo y la Paloma, and it's similar to the song that is danced in Cacahuatepec in Oaxaca, and there's a song that it has a similar song to it. Maestra Soto, she teaches Ballet Folklorico, and there's a song that's sort of called, same name, a little bit different. Anywho, we're going to cool down to this song, and it's from the coast, and anyways, we have many people here in Watsonville from the state of Guerrero, so in honor of them and the people of Oaxaca, we're gonna cool down with this song. Or warm up and cool down at the same time stretch. Okay, you can warm up a little bit before we do our stretch. Now you would hold your skirt here. Okay, and stretch. Take your arms up. To the right. And stretch your foot forward. And do your zapateo. And turn to the right and left. And stretch again. Stretch your arms back. head forward here. Stretch your ear to your shoulder. Bring it down. And other side. And take a deep breath. And down. And once again. Okay, thank you so much for joining us today. This was El Palomo y la Paloma from the state of Guerrero. And yes, so that's another region of Mexico. And have a beautiful day. And that's also the region that has a local Afro-Mexican community. So I chose that song so that we can start having conversations about the richness of Mexico. Okay, thank you so much.